Hi, Joyce here. How are you today? I wanted to talk about Windows jump lists today. This is a new feature that was added to Windows in Windows 7. Great time saver. I love anything that saves me time, and jump lists do exactly that. Might also save you some frustration. So if you are new to jump lists, what are they and what do they do? How do you get into them? If I come down onto my taskbar and right click on any of the icons here, I will get my jump list. So if I right click on Word, I get my Word jump list. What I see in my jump list is totally dependent on the program that I've right clicked on. So if I was to right click on my File Explorer icon, my jump list is going to contain completely different choices. Let's talk about my Word jump list first. So what I'm seeing here at the very top are some documents that I use on a regular basis. So I pinned them. That means that they will always be on the jump list here. Down below that, I have my most recently used documents. They are not pinned, so as I open new and different documents, these will gradually roll off of the most recently used list. If I want to make sure that one of my documents here does not roll off of this list, then I want to pin it. So all I have to do is mouse over the document and go over and click on the pin on the right. And it puts it in my pin list. And it'll stay in my pin list until I point to it, click on the pin to release it, and now it will gradually roll off of my jump list period. So why do I want to access my documents here? Well, this is a really quick way to get back into a document. Maybe I was working on a document yesterday, I come in today, I want to get back into it. All I have to do is right click on Word and click on the document and I'm in there really quick. I'm going to go back into my jump list. Also, if I have a Word document that I'm working on a regular basis, and maybe it's filed in a folder that is within a folder that is within a folder, sometimes it can be hard to find our files, and if you have to go through the open dialog box in Word, you have a lot of clicks to go through to actually get to the folder that contains the document you want, where if you pin it to the list here, it doesn't matter where it's filed, you don't have to worry about that, you just click on it and the file opens up. So a real quick way of getting back into the documents that we use on a regular basis. Down at the very bottom here, I have a couple of commands. The one at the very bottom is self-explanatory. It's going to unpin Word from the taskbar if I click on it. And the option above that, if I want to run a second occurrence of Word, I want to come into my jump list and click on Microsoft Word 2010, and it will open a second occurrence of Word. So anytime I want to get into another occurrence of any program, I always come into my jump list and select the program. So let's take a look at File Explorer and what we have in there. Actually, before I go in here, I would just like to mention that I am a big fan of tips, shortcuts, and if you like shortcuts also, I have a document I would love to send to you that contains my very best tips, and it will be available at the end of this video. Okay, so I'm going to right click on File Explorer, and this is my jump list for File Explorer. And what I have here are folders instead of documents. And in this case, I actually have a drive. So if I want to quickly get back into a folder, once again, that I use on a regular basis, I can just come into my jump list and I can click on the folder here and I'm in it. For example, I'll click on Word and I'm in Windows Explorer, File Explorer, whatever you call it, and I'm in that folder. Down at the bottom, the third from last option, if I want to run a second occurrence of File Explorer, I would click on it here. If I want to unpin File Explorer from the taskbar, I've got the option here. Or if I want to close my File Explorer window, I have the option here. So what am I going to do with this? As I mentioned to you, it's a fast way of getting into a folder, but maybe I don't want to access it from down here. Maybe I want to get into a folder from inside a program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Excel and launch Excel. This is Excel 2013. And one of my pet peeves about Office 2013 is that they put an extra step or two into opening a document. So if I want to open a document, I need to go to File, click on Computer, and then go find my folder. And maybe, once again, it's a folder within a folder within a folder that I'm looking for. So it could be several clicks. A faster way to possibly get into that folder is to just simply from within Excel or Word, go down, right-click on File Explorer, and if it's a folder you go into on a regular basis, just click on it here. And once again, if it's a folder within a folder within a folder, you're going to be in it really quickly. So, very fast way of accessing files. Just go to Close Excel, close out of File Explorer. I'm going to right-click on Internet Explorer. And what I have access to here are the websites that I go into most frequently. And I can pin any website if I choose so that it doesn't slip off of this list here. And you have some commands down at the bottom. If I go over and I right-click on Outlook, which is the program that I like to use for doing my emails and calendar appointments, I get something completely different again. What I have here are some of the most frequently used tasks in Outlook. So for example, if I want to really quickly create a new email, just click on it here. I'm in a new email, address it, complete it, and send it off. So a fast way to get back into an email message. So every icon down here, when you right-click on it, you're going to get a jump list, but what you get in that jump list will vary from program to program. I want to go back into my Outlook jump list again and back into a new email message. I might be sending an email to someone and I want to send them a file that I was recently working on, whether that be a Word document, Excel file, doesn't really matter. Let's say I want to send them a Word document that I've been working on. All I have to do is right-click on my Word icon, go into my jump list, and just drag the file that I want to send them and drop it into the email. And now it's attached to the email. So quick. Gonna close out of here. Another feature that I might want to use with my jump lists just going to go back to File Explorer and right click. So I have my most recently used folders here, at least I should have, drives, etc. Maybe there's a folder that I use on a regular basis that's not here. I can quickly add it just by going into File Explorer, finding the folder that I want to add, and dragging it down onto my File Explorer icon, letting go, and it's now pinned to my jump list. I'm actually going to unpin it. I don't really want it there. I make sure that all the folders that I use on a regular basis are on my jump list. If you have multiple drives and there is one drive that you access on a regular basis, you can also drag a drive down here, just like I did a folder. So easy to add to your pinned list. Just go to click outside to close it, close my window here. If I wanted to add a Word document to Word, I could use the same method. I could go into File Explorer and I could drag the Word document down and drop it on my Word icon. So that is a quick overview of jump lists. As I mentioned, great time saver. I love them. I use them all the time. And just a reminder, if you would like to get a copy of my very favorite tips, there's some awesome time savers in there. Click on the link below, send me your email address, and I will get that off to you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.